We are tracking the latest developments now on the PawSox sale. Tonight, a local economic expert is raising some red flags about the team's potential move from Pawtucket to Providence. The new ownership group has its eyes set on Providence's waterfront, an area that's previously been earmarked for other plans. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner has new details now from the newsroom.
No doubt huge news yesterday. Tonight, a man who is well versed in economic development urges caution. Former State Director of Administration Gary Sass has a single message one day after the PawSox bombshell.
Process is important.
Sass saying due diligence must take place at Governor Gina Raimondo's direction to ensure this is the right move for the state and the taxpayers.
It's the Innovation District, for the last 5 years, we were told, was this jewel in our crown. So what economic impact would the stadium have? What will it cost taxpayers? Who's going to pay for the land? Who's going to pay for whatever infrastructure improvements are needed for parking or for transportation?
And what are the alternate locations?
The best possible site, for the stadium may or may not be, where the owners have designated a site. It may be a block away, maybe 2 blocks away.
The 195 land eyed is smack dab in the middle of an area Governor Raimondo has trumpeted as prime real estate for innovative industry and good middle-class jobs. On Monday, the new PawSox ownership group president said a developer told him,
"We think that would enhance the prospects of building a biomed campus across the street."
If you were a manufacturer and you were thinking of locating a new innovative company, would you want to be next door to a ballpark? I don't know. And so those are the kinds of questions that somebody has to answer for the taxpayers.
In the end, Sass believes this deal will be a real test for Rhode Island's new leader.
We elect a governor to represent us in business transactions. I want the governor to lead.
And of course, we also reached out to the state's corner office. The governor declined an on-camera interview. In the newsroom, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.
Now the PawSox sale, we continue to dig deeper into the deal one day after the team's new ownership announced that it wants to move to Providence. And new at 6 tonight, we're catching back up with Pawtucket's mayor to see what the future may hold for McCoy Stadium. From the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom, Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner is live outside of City Hall.
Mike, good evening. Mayor Don Grebian repeatedly says that his #1 priority is protecting the city of Pawtucket, that the city of Pawtucket has a lot of, quote, skin in the game. A Change.org petition is now up in conjunction with calls on social media to keep the team right here, though the city's options appear limited. Pawtucket Mayor Don Grebian admitting Tuesday a previous estimate doesn't seem to be holding up after last night.
I know you said 5 to 10% likelihood that Pawtucket is still a possibility. It didn't sound that way in the meeting.
No, it could be less than, no. That was just a number I used. I said, if you're looking at a scale of 100, that, maybe we got a 5% chance. It could be less than that. I mean, now you look back at it and you say, clearly, it was Providence,
Just last year, the team signed a lease to stay in Pawtucket through 2021, an arrangement that dates back to the 90s. The state holds the lease.
Can the state just tear up the lease, and do you think they'll do that?
That's why we have an attorney we're going to be bringing on. We're going to go out and hire an attorney because it's come to that point. We want to make sure we're protecting all that. Again, not to be obstructionist, just to make sure we have a seat at the table and Pawtucket is represented as it should be.
As for what happens to McCoy if it's vacated?
There couldn't be another AAA baseball team in Rhode Island, but we might be able to get a AA or a single A. Everything is on the table.
And Mayor Grebian says he has a meeting with Governor Gina Raimondo on a separate, unrelated issue tomorrow, though he does intend on asking the governor what the state can do, if anything, to help the city through this clearly difficult time. Live in Pawtucket tonight with the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.